Welcome back. Sharad Pawar will not attend a dinner tonight hosted by the Prime Minister for all ministers. Mr. Pawar's RSVP conveys what the Congress is worried about, that he is prone to pulling his party out of the union government and will provide external support to the ruling coalition. Though Mr. Pawar had reportedly told the Congress that any changes in Delhi would not disturb their partnership in Maharashtra, the tension in Mumbai appeared escalated today.
When we have come back today, we have decided to meet, but unfortunately, as I said, our colleagues from Maharashtra, who we wanted very much to be part of this discussion, were not available. Though we know their views, we met them in Mumbai on Saturday, but we feel that before we take a final decision, they must be taken on board, and that is why we have decided to hold another meeting, as I said, likely as tomorrow, and no later than day after. This entire issue will be put a final rest. Continue to be an integral part of the UPA. We are supporting the UPA as a core constituent. We are a pre-poll ally. We are not a supporting party post elections, and therefore we continue to support this government and this UPA till the very end.
Staying with news from the north, a woman was allegedly gang raped within the premises of a police station in Khada area. She was taken to the police station on the 17th of July by a man named Vijay Verma of her village Gainahi, promising her help in getting a job. But she was forcibly given liquor and a number of policemen allegedly raped her in a room, the woman said in a complaint yesterday. An FIR has been registered against Verma and Sub-Inspector Virendra Kumar. The woman has been sent for medical examination.
विजय चौकीदार हमका कहना कि चलो हम तक महिला चौकीदार बना देता नहीं तो ओकरे बाद से हमके लिया के अइना आ ओकरे बाद से हमके बैठा देना क्वार्टर में आ अपना गईना साहब से पैसा लेके आ गईना तो दारू उरू लेना दोनों जानी पियना लोगों ने ओकरे बाद से हमारा संग गलत कहना पहले साहब कैले बना हमारा संग बलात्कार तब विजय चौकीदार कैले बना.
In a shocking incident, a class 11 student in Andhra Pradesh lost her voice after being ragged by her seniors at the hostel of Gayatri Junior College in Vijayanagaram district on the 19th of July, but came to light yesterday when she was shifted to Visakhapatnam for treatment. In her written complaint to the police, the girl alleged that her roommates had gone for dinner and there was power shut down in the hostel when some girls entered her room and attacked her in darkness. They tried to throttle her with her rope. The injury marks were clearly visible on her throat.
Some students were talking that that girl is looking very beautiful. All boys are saying to her only, we should do something. They planned, sir. But due to that only they did like this, sir.
2 weeks after he was filmed as he led a mob of 30 in molesting a young woman in Guwahati, Amarjyoti Kalita has surrendered in Varanasi. Earlier today, the Guwahati police said Mr. Kalita had been spotted near Kolkata. They said his photo would be flashed on local channels with offers of a reward for information that could help locate the victim.
बनारस में एसपी स्थानीय एसपी की सूचना पर गुवाहाटी एसपी गुवाहाटी की सूचना थी कि एक व्यक्ति अमरज्योति कलिका बनारस में कहीं रुका हुआ है. उनकी सूचना पे एसएसपी बनारस ने अपने स्थानीय पुलिस के माध्यम से लंका थाना क्षेत्र से इसको अभी पकड़ा है. पूछताछ हो रही है.
Moving on, the ethnic clashes in South Assam have now claimed 19 lives. 2 more bodies were recovered today in the violence in Assam. The bodies were recovered from the banks of river Gauranga this morning. A mob of 100 people meanwhile stopped Delhi-bound Rajdhani Express. The train was stopped at Pratakapat by locals from nearby villages who alleged that their houses were damaged by miscreants when they moved to relief camps. All passengers are reported to be safe, but tracks are still blocked. On to economy now. The BSE Sensex plunged 281 points or 1.6% to end below the key 17,000 mark. It ended at 16,877, the lowest close in a month since the 25th of June. The broader Nifty index closed below the key 5,150 mark, and the rupee traded 1.1% lower at 55.92 to the dollar. Indian stocks tracked weak global markets, which saw sharp selling amid fears that Spain might need a bailout after one of its regions said it might seek financial aid on Friday. Moving on, YSR Congress Chief Jagan Mohan Reddy withdrew his bail plea from the Supreme Court on technical grounds. The petition was to come up for hearing today in the Apex Court in an illegal assets case. Earlier, a special court had dismissed a petition by the CBI last week for a narco test on Jagan and his aide Vijay Sai Reddy in the case. The CBI had filed the petition last month, saying the accused were not cooperating in the investigations. The Supreme Court has slashed the quota for subsidies for the Hajj pilgrimage given to dignitaries and the Hajj Committee of India. The Supreme Court has slashed the VIP quota to 450 seats from the earlier 3,050 seats. In total, there were 11,000 reserved seats and 3,050 were reserved for VIPs. The court was limited the allocation of discretionary quota to the President, Vice President, Prime Minister, External Affairs Minister and the Hajj Committee of India. Central intelligence agencies and the Haryana police have not found any evidence so far to link the violence at the Maruti factory at Manasar to any Maoist organization. There have been apprehensions about Maoists making inroads into urban areas and especially in trade unions. 6 more workers were arrested yesterday for their alleged involvement in arson and rioting in Maruti Suzuki's Manasar plant on the 18th of July, taking the number of those apprehended to 97. Freedom fighter Captain Lakshmi Sahgal has died in Kanpur hospital. She was 97. A close aide of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, she was in a coma since Wednesday when she had a heart stroke. Captain Lakshmi Sahgal was born in Madras and qualified as a doctor from the Madras Medical College in 1938. 2 years later, she moved to Singapore and set up a free clinic to help migrant Indian workers.
The Politburo of the CPIM expresses its profound grief at the passing away of Captain Lakshmi Sahgal, an inspiring and courageous freedom fighter, dedicated and compassionate doctor in service of the poor, fighter for women's rights, and a senior and greatly respected member of the Communist Party of India, Marxist.
कैप्टन लक्ष्मी सहगल जी निश्चित तौर से इस देश के स्वतंत्रता संग्राम की एक बहुत ही बड़ी सेनानी थी और उन्होंने इस देश को देश की आज़ादी में जहां योगदान किया वहीं पर देश के जो राजनीतिक दिशा है, सामाजिक सरोकार है, उसको एक नई दिशा और पहचान दी। उनकी मौत निश्चित तौर से हम सभी के लिए और पूरे देश के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा धक्का भी है और सदमा भी है।
Moving on, Suzuki's Indian flagship is beset by labor unrest. Problems at the Japanese carmaker's Haryana plant also echo squabbles at Tata Motors in West Bengal, but an enterprising Gujarat may come to Suzuki's rescue as it did for Tata. Addressing a seminar on investment under the aegis of Japan External Trade Organization in Tokyo, Modi said that Maruti Suzuki was building a car factory in Gujarat. Modi is in Japan with the aim of convincing Suzuki leadership to substantially scale production at its Gujarat plant from the existing 250,000 cars every year.
हम गुजरात में जापानीज सिटी बनाने की दिशा में काम कर रहे हैं। हम स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन जापानीज स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन बना रहे हैं। 2 हमने ऑलरेडी आइडेंटिफाई कर दिए हैं। एक दहेज में, जहां हिटाची के नेतृत्व में डिसैलिनेशन का एशिया का सबसे बड़ा प्लान हम लगा रहे हैं, और दूसरा मारुति सुजुकी के माध्यम से जो हमारा कार का प्लान बनने वाला है उसके नजदीक में, और हम एक मिनी जापान क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं। भारत एक स्वयं में एक बहुत बड़ा बाजार भी है, बहुत बड़ा खरीदार भी है। 120 करोड़ लोग, आपकी कोई भी प्रोडक्ट हो उसका सबसे बड़ा मार्केट तो वहां लोकली मौजूद है, और इस ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर होती है जो आज गुजरात प्रोवाइड कर रहा है।
It's another short break for now. Stay tuned to the other end.